Alright, so we're back over in the Chocobo Ranch. And now we have 33 Silcus Greens that we can give to the last of our 4 Chocobos. And we also have our carob nuts. So here's what we're going to do after this. We're going to give 33 Silcus to our last one. Then we are going to head over to the Gold Saucer, and I'm going to raise each of these Chocobos up to A rank is typically what I do. Doing that pretty much gives me a 100% chance to get either a blue or green Chocobo here. Alright, speed plus, stamina plus, intelligence plus. Woohoo, getting along better. Okay, so let's head over there then. And get this Chocobo racing started. Alright, now I should mention, I didn't actually try and go to the Gold Saucer, but the Gold Saucer is closed starting in Disc 2. Okay, really, the Gold Saucer is closed as soon as you get the High Wind. As soon as you get the High Wind, that also means that Cloud is not in your party, and the Gold Saucer is closed until you get Cloud in your party. Dio basically says, like, oh, with Meteor around, I don't know if I should close Gold Saucer or not. And then once you head up there with Cloud, he's like, yeah, whatever. Gold Saucer's open again. So what we're going to do is, I think it'll take 6, we're going to have to do 6 races with each of these Chocobos to get them to A rank. After that, we can give them those carob nuts and they can fuck. And then once they fuck, we should get our blue and green Chocobos. And then once we get the blue and the green Chocobo, we do need to make sure that they're opposite genders. Like, if we get a female blue Chocobo, we need to get a male green Chocobo, for example. And then we have to raise their ranks up. Then we have to have them fuck. And then they'll give us a black Chocobo. And then we get our black Chocobo up to A or S rank. And then we also will have to level up a... we're going to have to get another Chocobo from the world map. A wonderful type Chocobo. Okay, so this Chocobo racing, I'm going to do similar to what I did for like some of the Battle Square stuff. Yeah, Esther's going to be our sponsor. Blah, blah, blah. The world sucks. Only around here. Jockeys, you're a clown. Alright, let me register. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let's start with good F and we'll go right down the list. Okay, we'll just take the short course for now. Jockeys can't buy tickets. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, eventually, before we move on to, yeah, look at the stats, by the way. If we go through, you guys can see that, our Chocobo, like, look at the stamina compared to everyone else. Like, we're gonna easily dominate this shit. I probably could have, whatchamacallit. I probably could have given them more greens to make them even better. But I think, you know, just what we've got will be fine enough. None of these Chocobos are really going to come close. I think, like, somewhere around 50 Silcus greens might be about the max. You know, to be honest, I may only need to raise all of these fools up to B rank. I think I'm gonna try that. I'm just gonna raise all of them up to B rank, and then we're gonna GTFO. And then the other thing, like I was mentioning, I'm gonna do like I did with the Battle Square, is that I'm going to just fast forward a lot of these Chocobo races. Like, you know, they've got to be done in order to get, you know, eventually the gold Chocobo. So I am gonna show them on screen. I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward through these shits so you guys don't have to sit here for 10 fucking hours. And yeah, see, this is what happens. Even though one of those Chocobos' speed was pretty close to us, if you notice, their staminas weren't close at all. So they just can't, I can pretty much just have our Chocobo just sprint from start to finish. None of their Chocobos can even come close to doing that. And also, this is where we are going to rack up an unbelievable amount of GP, too. It's because, notice, like, whatever we get, we have Fire Fangs, Hypers, Phoenix Downs. We have all this shit. So what they're going to do is they're going to give me a choice. Do I want the item or do I want the GP for this item? And of course, we'll go with GP. So doing this, we are going to rack up an astronomical amount of GP in a very short time frame. So that this way, we can go get some rare materials that are in the Wonder Square. I believe the Gil Plus, I think there's also the Experience Plus. You know, we can grab those as well as, you know, finish up the Battle Square. There's something else we can get in the Speed Square. There's just a lot of shit to do. Okay, so I'm going to show off the long course as well. Now, after this, I am just going to speed through us getting all of our Chocobos up to B rank. But yeah, I don't know. Am I going to go up to B rank or am I going to go up to S rank? I really don't know. Or I mean, am I going to go up to B rank or am I going to go up to A rank? And yeah, this long, there's really not much reason to ever do the long course. I mean, maybe like later on when I'm trying to get some of the rare materials, because I mentioned a long time ago when we were here in the Gold Saucer that there is a number of really, really good prizes here in the Chocobo races that we're going to get all of them, and we're going to get all of them before we continue along with the story. You know, things like Magic Counter and Sneak Attack, and it is really a pain in the ass getting them. I remember it just being an absolute nightmare and taking forever, because the chances that one of those appears, like, on the prize list is very low, and then, of course, the chance that once it's on the prize list that you even get it is still very low. This long course definitely has a lot more detail to it. It does look nice, but yeah, see, look, like, these other Chocobos, they just have nothing. Alright, so I gotta buy time here. Okay, so here's all the stuff we're gonna be doing moving forward. We're gonna keep going with the Chocobo breeding until we eventually get the gold Chocobo, and we're gonna get all the materia from the materia caves. Then we gotta come back to the gold saucer. I need to do some battle square. I'm gonna get, the ultimate prize at the battle square now is the W summon. I've gotta do the speed square, where there's a weapon for Sid, a unique weapon for Sid we can get by getting the high score on the speed square again. Then I need to make sure to buy those materials in the Wonder Square with all the GP we get from Chocobo Racing. We now can also head to Wutai with Yuffie and complete the Pagoda, and we can get Leviathan. That's good, and we can also get Trine on that last enemy skill material we've got. So there's a lot of things we can do before it's time to head to the underwater reactor. Okay, but now from this point on, I am now just going to fast forward through all of these. Yeah, I want GP. 20, cool. So yeah, you guys can see very quickly we are going to rack up the GP. And here our Chocobo should rank up. I wanted to be here with you guys when this happened. Oh, 5 GP, awesome. But here it's gonna rank up. Yeah, our Chocobo moved up a rank. That Chocobo's in the B rank. B rank. Let me go take a look at the B rank. Let me see what the stats look like compared to the enemy Chocobo stats. I'm sure we're still going to be fine. They're not going to have enough stamina to match up with us. Enemy away? You don't say. I would like to get my hands on that enemy away, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, now we should be good. You know, a couple of these Chocobos have a higher top speed than our Chocobo, but our stamina is still miles and miles ahead of anything these guys have got. So we should be just more than fine. Oh my god, let me get that enemy away. Because that's one of the prizes that I need to get here in the Chocobo racing section that's such a bitch. There's a couple materias. That's magic counter, sneak attack, and I think it's just magic counter, sneak attack, and enemy away. Those are the 3 that I really want to get that can only be gotten from Chocobo racing. Sneak attack is actually a rather interesting materia because what you do with sneak attack is you begin the battle with that. So that actually can help out random battles quite a bit. It's like, oh, the battle started, but I have sneak attack paired to this lightning that I have paired to, you know, W magic and all this whole crazy shit. So that could be pretty interesting to do. Alright, so let's see. Are we going to get lucky and get this delicious enemy away? Oh, man, I would love that. Come on, enemy away, and give me that enemy away. I got it. It's coming for me. Enemy away! God damn it! Of course. See? Bullshit, 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 bullshit. Bullshit. I wanted that fucking enemy away, man. Garbage. Fuck this game. Fuck you, Chocobo, you dumb bitch. You dumb Chocobo bitch. Yeah, I'll just take GP for it. Okay, so now I'm going to get all of our Chocobos up to A rank. I guess if I get like a solid prize, I'll bring you guys back. Otherwise, we're just gonna speed right through all this shit. Okay, so I got all the Chocobos up to B rank. B rank will be fine. That's going to be more than enough. All right, so with all 4 now at B rank, now we can go back to the Chocobo Ranch and we can breed. And let's go ahead and get both a blue river chocobo and a green mountain chocobo of opposite genders. Okay, so we're back over to the Chocobo Ranch. And now let's go ahead and drop a Savarooski here. And then let's get to fucking. Let's get some Chocobo fucking action going on. We'll drop a save somewhere. I don't know. Right here. Time to see some Chocobo sex. And gonna get some sick, nasty material. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay, it's mating time. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead over to mating. And we're going to breed, let's see, what do we got here? You are good F, and we're gonna breed her with great M, who should be right here. Yeah, okay. Boom. Let's mate these two. And let's go ahead. He can go ahead and bust a carob nut. Yes. And looks like we have ourselves a blue female. So we'll need a green male. Okay, that's doable. Okay, so I'm gonna name this Chocobo after the strongest character pretty much in Shining Force 1. We'll call the Chocobo Blue. Like that. Bam! Or wait, well, wait. Is it... Wablam! Okay. So there we go. Now we have a blue Chocobo. Okay, so let me go drop a save. And then we're trying to get a green male. And there we go. We got our green male. Wow, that actually only took one try. I didn't have to reset it all or anything. That was just boom. I got my blue female and green mountain chocobo. What should I call this bitch? We've only got 6 spaces, so I think I'm gonna be real boring, and I'm just gonna call it fucking green. Whatever, I don't care. Only 6 spaces for naming is not a whole lot of creativity here. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do now. Now we no longer need any of those, our good Fs and our great Fs. They're all done. They did their job. So now we're just cutting them all loose. Goodbye. And let's just go ahead and keep cutting these motherfuckers loose. Okay, and we're going to need to feed both blue and green all of those Silcus greens so that their stats go up as well. I should have enough to just do that right off the bat. Alright, so let's get rid of you. Goodbye. Goodbye, great fuck. And let's also get rid of this biatch right here. Goodbye, Great Mail. Okay, and so now we cleared the deck, and we got our blue and our green. Okay, so let's see. We have, 66 Silcus Greens as of right now, right? Yes, okay. So let me go ahead, let's drop all 66 of these. Let's see, feed, yep. And down we go. Alright, so now this will give these two stats. Now these two I actually am going to get all the way up to A rank. Before, just B rank was good to get a blue Chocobo and a green Chocobo. But these two I'm going to get... Actually, never mind. I might actually just need to only get to B rank. Alright, so you're good. And now let's feed our green motherfucker. All of the Silcus Greens in the world, Greenie. And here you go. Okay, now we need to go buy 99 more Silcus Greens again. Because there's at least, 3 more Chocobos I'm going to be racing with. Our black Chocobo, our wonderful Chocobo, and the gold Chocobo eventually. Yep, thank you very much. So let's go build up some greens. There's also another thing I've got to do, in that I need to do somewhere between like 5 to 15 random battles, and then after that the Chocobos grow up and they can breed. Because, newborn Chocobos can't breed until you do a bunch of random battles. So I am actually going to switch the team around a little bit, and then we're going to do a couple battles, and then we're going to head over to the Chocobo Sage. Alright guys, so I'm doing some battles, so that our Chocobos are able to mate. Nanaki has his limit break. We have not seen Earthrave yet, so let's go ahead and bust that out. After we do this, Nanaki can now switch over to his level 4 limit break. Oh! Look at these combos, these dog combos. Sick shit right there, Nanaki. Impressive. Okay, but after doing that, so now Nanaki is able to just move on to his level 4 limit break. Now, his level 4 limit break, unfortunately, is probably not as good as, some other people's level 4 limit breaks, but we'll play around with it a little bit, whatever. Alright, so I figured, we might as well get another use of Hellmasker out for Vincent. Because we actually, pretty soon, will be able to get Vincent's level 4 limit break. So let's see some splatter combos by Jason. Yeah, Hellmasker, not quite the greatest. Nightmare with his status effects could be useful sometimes, I guess, but I don't know. Vincent's level 4 limit break is a little stronger. And when I say a little, I mean a lot. Alright guys, so how about we take a look at what Nanaki's level 4 limit break Cosmo Memory attacks all opponents looks like. So here's the Nanaki's ultimate limit break. Okay, so we got the stars and... Okay, there's a lot going on, Nanaki. Mega Laser Beam! Okay, so yeah, it pretty much is guaranteed to do 9,999, which, like, as of right now is really good. But then, of course, later on, Cloud is attacking, 17 times, and when each hit does 7,000 damage... That's a lot more than the Nanakis could possibly do. But, okay, so I think a couple more battles and we'll be ready here.